Hello guys, welcome to another video where I will try to explain how to avoid scams on Uniswap. As always, this is never investment advice and I also don't claim being able to avoid every scam with these methods. But most of them can be avoided by following these simple steps I will outline in this video. So let's start with Uniswap. As you see here, here's the main screen of Uniswap, and Uniswap is at the moment the most popular decentralized exchange in the blockchain space. To being able to use Uniswap, you only have to connect any blockchain wallet you have, as you see here with this button. And usually most of the people probably use MetaMask, where you can even connect your ledger or I think also the Trezor, so you have direct contact with your coins or Hello guys, welcome to another video where we will try to explain how to avoid scams on Uniswap. As always, this is never investment advice and I also don't claim being able to avoid every scam with these methods. But most of them can be avoided by following these simple steps. So let's start with Uniswap. Here you see the start screen and the main screen of Uniswap, and Uniswap is at the moment the most popular decentralized exchange in the blockchain space. To use Uniswap, you only have to connect a wallet, a blockchain wallet you have, via this button. So you see here you have several options. Most of you probably use MetaMask, as I do, where you can even connect your ledger and you never have to send any coins to an exchange because you directly connect to your wallet via this interface. So after you have connected your wallet, you have access to your funds connected to this Ether address. So here you see the screen, you basically choose from which currency to which currency you want to exchange your tokens. So the from currency at the moment is Ethereum, but you can change this. And as an example here, I choose BET. So you see, you can now enter the amount of Ethereum you want to change. You see what you will probably get in the new token you want. And after you have connected your wallet, you can just simply click swap and the exchange takes place. So the interface is very simple, and that's probably also a reason why it's so popular at the moment. Another feature of Uniswap is that since it's decentralized, the liquidity isn't coming from any central entity, but by their users. You can also supply any market with your liquidity by joining a pool, as you see here in the second tab. So you basically, if you hold two tokens, if you want to supply liquidity for a pair like the one we've looked at Ethereum and BET, you basically have to hold both tokens in your wallet, and then you can simply add liquidity here. And then you will profit from trading fees generated by all users of this platform, which are trading the pair you've provided liquidity to. So it's a very nice feature to earn some additional income while holding your coins. But there lies also the scam potential in Uniswap, because every user can create any ERC20 token and supply liquidity on this market here. And one popular scam method is that users basically create a copy of a popular token and almost call it the same, so that potential users accidentally choose the wrong token and trade this worthless token basically instead of the one they really want. So I show you some easy steps how to avoid falling for such a scam. The first advice I have for you is not only valid for the blockchain space, but for the internet in general, is that you always bookmark the websites you're interacting with, especially where you enter confidential information like e-banking, PayPal, or all cryptocurrency websites. Because one very popular scam method is that people copy a popular website or well-known website and also book a similar web address than the original one you are using, just with a slight difference you might not even notice at the first glance. And if you Google for the website, it shows up maybe in the first spot or second spot. And if you click this link, this wrong link, and enter information there, the scammers have all the information they need. So it's always a good practice to bookmark the websites like Uniswap, so because you connect here to a wallet and enter stuff, that you never use a scam website. So to research basically a Uniswap pair, I always start off at CoinGecko. It's similar to CoinMarketCap, but in my opinion, it's better. But you probably find the same features I'm talking about in this video also on CoinMarketCap. So for our tutorial, I'm looking at an altcoin called Origin Trail. So you basically just enter the information into this search window, click the token, and then you get taken to the specific page of this token. So the stuff we are interested in is rather at the bottom, namely the market pairs this token is traded at. So since Origin Trail isn't the newest token and it's rather already big, you see there are 5 different options, 2 decentralized exchanges and 3 centralized exchanges. This tutorial is about Uniswap, so we're only interested in Uniswap here. To get to the Uniswap page for this token, you have to click the trading pair. So here, track-ETH, and then you're taken to the Uniswap page. As you see here, they also warn you that everybody can create an ERC20 token and they potentially scam you. So here you have to mark that you have understood this caveat, and of course, since you're watching this tutorial and after this tutorial, you probably understood it completely. So we mark it, I understand. As you see here, here's also a link, I will talk about this later on, where you get directly taken to the etherscan.io page of this specific token. But we show you now the more complicated method, so we just click continue. Now you see here again the Uniswap page we've looked at before, but with this specific token. It is important to go via CoinGecko because most of the newer tokens don't show up in this window. You can here enter as you see here, you can enter a name or an address, and the address is a contract address. So most of the smaller or newer tokens won't show up here. As now, the one we're looking at, Origin Trail, doesn't show up here, but if you want to trade it, you can either copy the contract address or go, as I showed you, via CoinGecko, which is mostly the easiest method. So here you have now the market pairs you want to trade at, but it's very important now to verify that this link is correct. To do this, you could have clicked the link in the pop-up window I've shown you before, where they warn you about the scams, but you can also copy the contract address at the top here. You see here output currency, and then this part is the contract address. So we copy it and go to etherscan.io. This is also a very important website you should bookmark yourself, because here you can look up everything about tokens, your wallet address, other wallet addresses, transactions, etc. So this is basically the whole Ether blockchain. So we enter the contract address here, click search, and now you get taken to the contract of this token. The contract is basically the contract which makes sure that the tokens are exchanged at Uniswap. So it isn't showing the token, but it's only the contract. So to get to the token, you have to click here, Token Tracker. Then you get taken to the really interesting page, which you should research to avoid these scams. So the most important metrics, in my opinion, are the number of holders and the number of transfers. Because if somebody really created a scam coin, a worthless token, usually not many people hold it and not many people transfer it, of course, because mostly it's probably only 1 or 2 people behind it who try to scam users. So you probably will see really low numbers here. So these are, in my opinion, the 2 most interesting numbers on this page. Some other less important features, but still they help you to decide if it's a real project or not, are the token, if this is the icon, sorry, if it's a generic icon or the real project icon. In this case, also this test is passed. And in my opinion, also these 2 things are important, the official website and the social profiles. If all these links work, if they are the links you are expecting, and so you see that this website is really well maintained. So I would say you can be here almost 100%, or you can be here 100% certain this isn't a scam. This is the real token you will trade on Uniswap. But of course, not always all projects fulfill these criteria I've shown you now, especially newer or smaller projects. So to show you another example, we are looking now at a smaller coin, a newer coin, which probably exists now only for like 2 weeks. So let's go again to CoinGecko and look for Flow Protocol. Again, we click here, go down to market pairs, click Flow Ethereum, and we are taken to the Uniswap page. Now I show you the other way around. If you click this link, you get directly taken to etherscan.io. So we click here, and with this link you get now directly taken to the token page, not to the contract address. So you see here, some stuff is missing compared to Origin Trail. We have a generic icon, social profiles, not maintained, no website link. So they should really do this so it looks more professional in my opinion. But still, as I said, the two most interesting numbers on here are the number of holders and the number of transfers. And even though this project is really new, the numbers are still rather high. So also here you can be very certain that this contract address is correct and not a scam. Of course, if you invest in a really new project, which just launched basically, and you are like within the 10 first holders, these numbers are of course very low and almost zero. So to be certain there that it isn't a scam, you just really have to trust the source for the contract you've got or the link you've clicked. So if you're in a Telegram group or somewhere else, you really have to trust the person who has given you this link. So it isn't a scam and not a scam token, and everything is legit. So with new tokens, you have to really pay especially attention, since you cannot really research it here, and usually these really new tokens aren't even on CoinGecko or anywhere else. So you really have to trust the source you are relying on there. But for most of the tokens, you will be trading. This method by looking at Etherscan will help you to avoid almost every scam I can think of. Okay guys, that's it for this video, and I hope I was able to help you a little bit to avoid future scams on Uniswap. And if you have additional methods and ideas how to avoid falling for these scams, please drop a comment below, and otherwise see you next time.